And today, guys, we'll be covering these stories, dropping the latest in the news. Yeah, I want to say welcome in to all my new watchers, my new subscribers. Yeah, we getting it right. We sipping on some of that good chai tea. That good chai. How y'all doing this evening? Yeah, happy Sunday. Man, that thing hot. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping through. We're going to start out with some great topics, guys. We got some big highlights been going on today. I don't know if everybody caught up, but if not, we're going to catch up right now. Starting out, we want to bring up this first topic, guys. The first topic of discussion is going to be, we're going to rock with this one for a little minute, is actually the big game, which is Kansas City and San Diego. Yeah, so we're gonna pull up Kansas City and San Diego and look at these boys right here. We're gonna look at these boys. Hold on, let's pull up the big stat first. Let's pick up the big stat first, right? Let's be a little bit more efficient. All right, let's come with that stat, guys. There we go. There we go. So now that we got the first little bit of stats and what the Chiefs have done, they are currently 6-8. The Chiefs have been battled with injuries. They've been battling mishaps and, a lot of just football error, X's and O type errors. Kansas, Pat Mahomes threw a couple passes last week. They hit a couple of those receivers right in the hands, and they did not catch the football. I seen right there at the end where Kansas could have won a couple of those games. It just didn't happen that way, and obviously, they suffered the loss. But Andy Reid is coming to this game here against the 10 and at the time 3 Chargers, and they're trying to do something better. If you look at the stat here, total yards, the Chiefs had 239. Passing yards, they had 199. But rushing yards, they only had 49 yards. If you ask me as a head coach playing with a team like Andy Reid got and the potential that he knows that they play with, there's no way Pacheco and the rest of that running back crew only had 49 yards rushing. That lets me know that San Diego was very physical up front. They used the big front line, and the Chargers, they smashed them boys. The Wizard said Chiefs are done. Yeah, what you think about Mahomes though, bro? Has Mahomes met his match as far as these defenses that he's been facing in the past versus right now? They got his number, right? When you watch film, you watch the X's and O's, you understand, I see what he's doing to me. And when people correct that, that's why this is what the reaction of what happens when you correct your mistakes. The Wizard said they lost their offensive play caller, so it's a wrap. Yeah, they lost their offensive play caller. That plays a big role in it, brother, I must admit on that. And it doesn't seem to me that play calling played a big role in a rush game where they didn't have no yards. But I'll go, especially when they had 4.1 yards per play and you didn't run the ball well, that's still considered kind of good. That means that they threw it efficiently, they just didn't throw it enough. But when you look at the total plays, it was pretty much even as well, guys. You're looking at 59 plays, for the Chiefs. And then you got 62 plays for the Chargers, guys. You cannot tell me with the Chargers running 3 more plays that this game wasn't neck to neck. This was a close caller. And when you look at third down conversions, the Chargers was actually a little bit less efficient than the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chargers had 5 and 15 third down conversions, guys. What are y'all thoughts on that? If you ask me, I would say that the Chargers, they just weren't on their toes today as far as, third down conversions, because the Chiefs beat them. But it seems to me that the Chiefs just even getting the third down conversion percentile over them, the Chiefs didn't do nothing with it. Not saying that they aren't a great team, because they are, but this season shows they really hurt without their previous offensive scheme they used for the last few seasons. Facts. Brother, did you unmod me? No, that boy, white boy pop. No, I unmodded everybody, bro. I'm gonna bring you back. I started fresh. No, I got you, fam. I'm gonna bring you back, bro. I remember who you is, but yeah. Blessings to you. Blessings to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for stopping through. Like I said, we discussing these Chargers. These guys are playing out of their body. Now, who do y'all think is the best player on the Chargers, as far as who would y'all give the person on the Chargers that's playing out of their body right now? SS Baskets online. Thank you, my friend. Blessings to you. Yeah. I think it's the quarterback. We're going to let's pull up the rest of these stats right here. And let's see what I was referring to about the rest of the stats on this game. Okay, right here. When you look at the time of possession, the Chargers beat them pretty good, right? 34 minutes and 42 seconds versus 25 minutes and 18 seconds, right? So you're looking at approximately almost 10 minutes of time that the Chargers had the ball versus the Chiefs. And that plays a big role, because you don't get as many opportunities as you would have if you'd had that possession error on your side. So when you break it down, that's why, even though they had more third down conversions, speaking on behalf of the Chiefs, that's why they didn't have the points to show for it. Because although they had those opportunities, they weren't efficient, and the Chargers capitalized on the possession of time. Wisdom Rizzer said the quarterback, but also the rookie receiver, balling out all season for the Chargers. Yeah, the rookie receiver, excuse me. Yes, bro. That rookie receiver over there, what's his name? Playing for the Chargers. He has done astronomical numbers. He's keeping those guys afloat. And they got motivation coming behind that offensive core. I think that actually the offense plays off the power of the defense. See what I'm saying? When the defense stop them boys, the offense come out there and show out. And they run off each other's energy. Yeah. And it's been good to see, Like I said, I hate that for Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, and the rest of those guys. I know they've had a great 5-year, 7-year run. Lad McConkey or something like that, but the defense is wicked. Yes. Yeah. That defense shutting things down. They playing top of their game. That defensive line is just something serious. I ain't seen as many people as active as that. I know old boy, he breaking the record over there for Cleveland for the defensive MVP this year, but as a collective bunch, I would say the Chargers are up there among some of the top best in stat-wise for a single team. So yeah, guys, drop in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Is the Chiefs done, or you think they can bounce back next year? Y'all know Mahomes sitting up there with about $240 million. That's a lot of money to be looking at and not be on the field during playoff season. Could his mind drift off into the entrepreneur world? Him and Kelsey. Kelsey dealing with the superstar singer. Yeah. Do y'all think these superstars are distracted by fame? Do y'all think about what I'm saying? Analyze what I'm saying before we change topics. Y'all think that the superstar for the Kansas City Chiefs are distracted by superstars, meaning, what's her name? Katy Perry, whatever her name, with Travis Kelce, and Pat Mahomes just being part of the Kansas City baseball team and having a lot of different other accusations going on out there as far as entrepreneurship. Do you think these guys have deep dived into that deal and ain't really focused on X's and O's anymore? Yeah, if you look at the interceptions, look at Mahomes. He got 2 interceptions. Mahomes ain't never been known to have no 2 interceptions like that. You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy to see this. They downgraded his team since they won those 2 chips, bro. Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Kilo Dogs. Hey, bro. I agree with you, man. When you win, bro, they shorten the financial book. So you got to win with the superstars and get rid of the other assets. So yeah, I totally understand that, bro. Great share. Great feedback. Mr. Rizzer said Chiefs will definitely bounce back next season. Kelsey should retire, in my opinion, and they should also grab a veteran wide receiver in the free agency. Very good one, or make a move on one. Absolutely. CB Lamb will be cool. Hey, no, I'm just joking. Or if not CB Lamb, get that boy from Cincinnati. Get Chase. Get Jamar Chase. But man, he need another threat like they had when they had the cheetah. Yeah, when they had the cheetah, he was a threat, man. That boy pop out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Killer dog, Brooklyn born. But I don't see him with that downfield threat like that. They don't respect them boys in that manner no more. You know, when the cheetah was over there, boy, them boys had hell catching up with that boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna front with you. I ain't gonna front your move on that. You got a great point, Rizard. You got a great point, bro. Yeah, they need to pick up somebody that's a deep threat. I'm talking about somebody you got to respect. This ain't somebody that's just on the team. With everybody else, them boys that's on the team, now they ain't got names. But they ain't no cheetah. Man, them boys had receivers back then. But you know, it's all about, like you said, it's all about how they see it. Yeah, that's what you saying, bro. Yeah, facts. Yeah, bro. So we gonna see, man. We gonna change topics, but yeah, we gonna see what they gonna do going forward. They got a couple games left, and I guess they'll wrap the week up, the season up. You know what I mean? But let's move on to the next one. Let's go right here. This was a kind of a shocker in a way that I didn't think that they would. I didn't think that these boys would let them beat them this bad, especially with old boy in there, Chase disgruntled. So he might want to rock with Mahomes. Yeah, bro, facts. Chase is, man, he ain't got no stable quarterback right now. Everybody up and down choosing and picking. He ain't the number one picking no more because so many quarterbacks. Jamar Chase need a stable quarterback. Somebody like Jared Goff. Yeah, somebody like a premier quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy from the Patriots. Imagine him throwing to Jamar Chase. That'd be sick. Yeah, imagine that boy from the Patriots throwing to Jamar Chase and CB Lamb. That'd be sick. Now I'm talking about, man, what? Killing them boy. But yeah, this game here kind of shocked me, right? And I'm only gonna say that because I thought Shador come out and put up a little bit more better numbers than this. I ain't think Chicago defense was this good. But man, to shut them boy pitch a shutout? Come on now, tell me what y'all think, guys. How you gonna pitch a shutout to a Heisman Trophy quarterback? He didn't win the Heisman, but he threw it to the receiver that won it. Man, I don't see this. This right here, this here a little fake. Bears came out of nowhere for real, yeah, bro. Yeah, I give them their props. The Bears did, bro. I give them their props. I respect the Bears. You know, one of my high school players, Neil Anderson, he played with the Bears right behind Peyton, the legendary Walter Payton. So I respect the Bears to the utmost. But man, they did that boy dirty, Shador Sanders. On this topic, man, I knew the Bears would be solid. What they did was keep the roster instead of letting people go. They stuck with the process, got themselves a coach, and did the damn thing. Hey, bro. Boy, they got him a mean one, too. Yeah, they got a mean quarterback, bro. Hey, you went that in, bro. You went there. They stuck with the process. The same thing the Patriots did. Yeah, the same thing the Colts did, bro. Yeah, the same thing looked like the Chargers did. Right or wrong, guys? Yeah, the Chargers come out of nowhere. So, yeah, sticking with the process is a big thing, and I really agree with you on that, Rizard. These guys, they need to take notes on this, especially teams like Philly, teams like KC that came back with something different, and it didn't work for neither squad. You know, when both of them try the same gimmick and try to save money in the organization because you're paying 2 or 3 players almost $500 million or $250 million, that ain't the player's fault. That's the coach. That's the general manager's fault. It ain't their fault that you paid them so much. You put a spotlight on 2 players. The other players' enthusiasm ain't gonna be there as much. You dig what I'm saying? So they might need to do what Jordan did and take a pay cut to go get some good players, man. The Wizards said took a few bad seasons, but kept all the youngins to mesh together, and it paid off. Oh yeah. Hey, one example of that, bro, is the San Antonio Spurs. What is the score for the Colts? I ain't got that one. I don't think I got that one in the books with me right now. I only did a couple of topics, this one here, and then I got one more. But yeah, I would like to know who's winning that game as well. The Colts have been rocking too. I ain't gonna knock their hustle. The Colts, they've been doing something different this year. Yeah, Killer Dog said Bears was talking ish about that quarterback at first, but now he's doing his thing. So they in it. Yeah. Hey, guess what, Killer Dog? At the next end of this year, they're gonna have to pay that boy too. He know that. He know he got some money coming. All he got to do is win 2 playoff games, bro. If he win 2 playoff games, we talking about Caleb Williams, coming out of USC. Yeah, coming out of USC. Shout out to California, all them boys over there rocking. Yeah, the score is 6-3. Okay, 6-3. Thank you for sharing that, bro. Noah Clark. Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, Daniel Jones out for the year, right? Yes, sir. Yeah. He gone. They supposed to been talking about getting the old boy back, Phillip Rivers. But I don't know how true that was. Did anybody hear anything on that since then? But I thought they said they tried out Phillip Rivers to come back and give it a try, man. He would be a good pick. He kind of remind me of somebody like Kurt Warner that came back at an older age that could possibly get some things done out there for them boys, because they got a strong squad, you know. Yes, sir. Yep, what about Jacksonville? Oh, Rivers is started. Wow. Man, Rivers is started. He back. Oh, man, I got to get off here pretty soon, boy. I'll catch it. Yeah, they got him back already. Okay, that's what I figured, bro. Man, that's crazy to come back to the league. I had somebody down here in Destin told me they seen Phillip Rivers down here. Yeah, say he got a house or 2 in Mississippi or something. The Colts are winning the game. Appreciate that, Noah. Yeah. Thank you for coming in, bro. Sharing your knowledge, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Phillip Rivers, though. That boy, he deserved that. Yeah, last but not least, guys, we're going to pull up this game here. We just going to brush this one up real quick, and I'm going to get on up off here. I just want to do like a 20-25 minute segment. Oh, yeah, can you watch? What y'all think about the Eagles bouncing back against the Raiders? Killer Dog said, what happened to the young buck they had in Anthony Richardson? I'm not sure. That's a good question, bro. I'm going to have to tap into that. I remember him. Yeah, I remember, bro. Yeah, what y'all think about the Eagles, though? Is this a notable game? This game here just proves that the Raiders is done. Huh. I mean, Crosby, I thought Crosby, as much as money as he was getting paid. Hey, thank you, Noah Clark. I appreciate that, fam. God bless you, for sure. But yeah, I thought Crosby had a nice little defense over there, man. What's going on with the Raiders? They paying that boy like $260 a year or something like that, $260 for 5. Man, what's going on with that defense? The Raiders supposed to be the steel curtain, man. I mean, not the steel curtain. They're supposed to have been the defense. The Raiders was feared. The Raiders need to do the same as the Bears. Just let the team stay together. Too many coaching changes, player changes, terrible manager overall. I totally agree, bro. I think they funneling people to get rich. One person get rich, they funnel him out, the other person come in, he get rich. Funnel them out. He come in. That way they don't never get used to nobody. But see, programs that do it the old way, like you say, they keep everybody for years. Just like I'm telling you, OKC did the same thing. OKC was the youngest team in the playoffs 3 years ago, man. And now they running the league, even though they lost last night to San Antonio. So you totally right. I'm using that as an example. The Raiders got to keep players together, man. They got to stop all this swapping and switching, and that defense look pathetic to be paying somebody $240 million for a 4-year stint, and ain't nobody making no. That's a goose egg right there, man. Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't know, bro. I can't call it with these boys. I just don't know. I used to like the Raiders, man. Back when I was in high school, the Raiders who played Tampa Bay, y'all remember that? Mike Allstott played against the Raiders. Y'all remember that? For the championship? Yeah, man. So it's strange to see the Oakland Raiders not good to me, bro. That's just like weird. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Killer Dog say, when they let go of that wide receiver, it was a done deal. Yup. I remember that. You talking about the old boy that got in the wreck? You know, the Raiders had a lot of deals going on. They had Jeffrey, what the name? Jared Jeffrey, Judy somebody. They had somebody that got in the wreck and all that other stuff. Yeah, Mike Allstott with 5. Tampa Bay versus the Raiders, man, championship 2005, 2004. Y'all remember that? Man, the boy, Mike Allstott was a beast. Him and Warrick Dunn. Man, what? Trent Dilfer. Man, them boy was on fire. Them boys on fire. I'm talking about Tampa Bay, the real Tampa Bay. Devontae Adams. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, Adams. Yes, sir. I agree. But yeah, guys, that Bucks team was too much. Hey, facts, bro. Man, Warrick Dunn and Allstott. Man, that's crazy. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. And then they had Keyshawn Johnson. They had somebody receive. I can't remember what it was. I thought it was Keyshawn. I could have been somebody else. I can't remember. But yeah, guys, I thank y'all for watching this sports talk right here. Y'all, we about to go live in about 2 minutes. We finna do late night tea with Hope TV. If y'all would like to join in over there on that one, hey, I invite you all to come on over and rock with me, man. This has been a great sports talk, you know, just catching up on a couple of deals. All the mods, everybody, the Wizard, Killer Dogs, everybody, man, that came through Noah and showed some love and brought some knowledge to the table. I greatly appreciate y'all guys. We might do one more tonight, or we might just cover it in the morning before work. Either way it go, we will get the news. We will chop it up. God bless y'all, man. Stay up, that boy. My boy Pablo Jeff. Stay up, my G. I'm finna go live with Late Night Tea with your host, DT Hope. See y'all guys. Have a blessed one. We out.